renewable energy, especially solar, has been the most cost-effective energy compared with any other energy. According to the new installation capacity of renewable energy every year, we do see that we have enough capacity to satisfy the increased demand from the industry.
At this time of energy crisis, we turn our focus to renewable energy markets globally. LONGi is market leader in solar technologies with over 30% of market share of all solar products worldwide. I'm very pleased to host today Mr. Haifeng, Vice-President of LONGi. Thank you for joining us. When and how, I would like to know, will renewable energy sources be sufficient to satisfy the developed world's industrial energy needs?
I think it's now, because according to the new installation capacity of renewable energy every year, we do see that we have enough capacity to satisfy the increased demand from the industry. So meanwhile, we are working very hard to do a lot of replacement, for the fossil energy. So we are trying the best to do the transformation of the world from fossil energy to renewable energy.
What kind of transformation do you feel is required in economies, especially in developing countries, to accommodate renewable energy transitions?
First of all, you have to keep in mind solar, renewable energy, especially solar, has been, the most cost-effective energy compared with any other energy. So what we should do? First of all, we should remove all the subsidies for fossil energy. Secondly, we should liberate the market, facilitate the process of all the permits by the government. The third, we should encourage the international cooperation. Don't politicize, the renewable energy, because the renewable energy is good for mankind. It's good for renewable energy. It's good for climate change action.
In the current energy crisis, do you feel there is an opportunity for renewable energy markets to grow? Some people are pessimistic and they are saying the need and the urge to have fossil fuels are increasing. But are you more optimistic? Do you feel there's an opportunity for growth in the renewable energy markets?
Well, let data talks. According to the number we have achieved in 2021, in all major markets, we have achieved very sustainable growth, except the U.S. market. So we do believe that this kind of energy crisis will make renewable energy have much better growth.
Africa technology empowerment is a very important topic, and African leaders more and more, they want to see capacity developed within their countries, not only to have the products installed, but actually in terms of power, engineering, and the technology empowerment in terms of green jobs, for example, for their people, and widening the knowledge base and the skills base. What are your thoughts on this, and what is LONGi doing about it?
Well, to have better execution of renewable energy application, we do need a lot of professional application engineers in Africa. So what LONGi is doing now is launching a lot of training program. Work together with local associations, try to do the training for local engineers to have better professions on the application of solar energy. So I think we are trying the best to accelerate such kind of program.
Well, the UN is all about not leaving anyone behind. So indeed, this kind of empowerment is very important. This kind of skill building is very important. But what about gender balance? In your field, and especially in terms of raising capacity, where do women stand in terms of the engineering? Do you have any kind of indications to the presence of opportunities for women in these markets, especially in developing countries? You have offices all over the world. Can you tell me a little bit more?
Well, in LONGi, the chief scientist actually is a female scientist. So we do see a lot of, female engineers, scientists working in the solar industry, especially for the research on the technology from the solar cell, and also the design engineers working on the application side. So I think we're also working on such kind of program for female engineers.
Big data and digital technologies, they have a reputation for using a lot of energy. Do you think we will see the day when renewable energy can help expedite and improve our access to digital and to big data without the environmental footprint?
You know what? We just did a study about the big data industry. We do see that among all the industry, big data is being leading position in terms of the energy consumption. So that's why we do see a big potential for renewable energy from big data. To mitigate their footprint by
Can you
using.
tell me more? Like more about the study, more about your findings, and how soon? Because this could be revolutionary, don't you think? If suddenly, when we do blockchain, when we do online accounting systems and using big data, using these great new technologies, that we don't harm the planets. And it's one of the most, I think, restrictive features of these technologies is their impact on the environment. So how fast do you think we can move in that direction?
I think a lot of major leading companies actually already start to take the action. The big company like Google, like Amazon, all of them is being invested a lot of renewable energy to mitigate their carbon footprint from their big data investment. So, we are working with different companies to build up the new model, like the big data investment together with renewable energy at the very beginning, so we can build up zero big data.
Well, we can't
investment.
wait to see this work.
Yeah, that's a good solution.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Our pleasure.